Are you constantly worried that people might not like you? Do you feel like you're trying too hard to fit in? Maybe you've even tried going along with trendy videos or dressing differently to impress a crowd. Whatever the case, it's perfectly normal to want to fit in and find people to connect with. So, here's 5 tips on how to be a more likable person and start building good, healthy relationships. Number 1. Give, even if you don't receive. This doesn't mean that you should selflessly give all your time and energy to other people no matter what happens. This could lead to your burnout or even resentment for your friends. It simply means that you should learn how to give your time and efforts for others without expecting anything in return. A friend who only calls or wants to meet up because they want a favor from you often come across as self-involved and deceitful. But if you spend time with people because you genuinely want to have a good time and connect with them, you'll come across as more honest, open, fun, and likable. Number 2. Don't be afraid to show your own flaws. It's normal to want to appear like you have everything together, but let's be honest, nobody actually likes a perfect person. For the simple fact that perfect doesn't exist. In fact, it may be even better for you not to be or even look perfect. People will actually like you more if you show your vulnerabilities from time to time because the people around you will think of you as a more relatable and therefore likable person. This is called the pratfall effect. People will also find you easier to trust because showing them that you're comfortable being vulnerable around them will make them feel the same towards you. Number 3. Try your best to show positive emotions. Ever notice how comedians so flawlessly make an entire room erupt in laughter? Sure, it's their job description, but there's a psychological explanation behind why it works so well. The phenomenon of emotional contagion happens when people are strongly influenced by the emotions of the people surrounding them. Sometimes this phenomenon causes negative emotions which may, in turn, cause stampedes or mass hysteria. But other times, positive emotions can arise like in comedy bars, live theater productions, parties, or even any day-to-day conversation. So if you present yourself as someone with positive emotions, the people around you will find it easier to associate you with positive, happy things and find it easier to like you. Number 4. Let the other person talk about themselves. Do you find yourself rattling on about your own life at a date? Or focusing so much on your problems that you start to bore or even irritate yourself? Chances are, whoever is listening to you might be feeling the same. It's not that you shouldn't talk about yourself at all, it's that much like anything else in life, conversation should be give and take. Letting the other person talk about themselves would let them know that you're listening, eager to know them better, and can hold a good conversation. Doing this would let the other person remember your interaction as a positive memory and would find it easier to keep wanting to be around you in the future. Number 5. Care. It seems so much easier said than done, but think about it. When you like someone, do you start to like them because they're mean to you or because they go out of their way to help you? Has anyone ever seen you struggling and took it upon themselves to help you with what you needed? Did you appreciate them more? People naturally find themselves more drawn towards others who are kind and do things that show their concern for other people. When you help others, you're showing them that you genuinely care for their well-being and make yourself a more trustworthy, likable person. While there's certainly plenty of benefits for yourself and for others when you become a more likable person, the actions you take to be more likable should never be fake, overdone, or harmful to yourself. It can be tiring to always be positive and draining if you always consider others' well-being before your own. So don't forget that most likable people are the most well-rounded ones. Take care of yourself just as much as you take care of others. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.